that's dope, you know. So, you know, it was good sparring. It was very, very good experience for me.
To pick a winner, but just who would you lean toward in that fight? I mean, you would know. Who would you lean toward? Him, the way we focused on him.
The bigger guys training for this, how's that felt?
You said a bigger...
Sparring, yeah, sparring the bigger guys.
Oh, I've always sparred bigger guys.
Yeah.
I never sparred nobody my size.
After 3 unsuccessful attempts to defeat Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Triple G Golovkin has now agreed to help Terence Crawford achieve that goal in just one fight.
Career and all the victories you've achieved, is there one particular fight for both of you that stands out as the most meaningful and you said, damn, I did that with pride?
I would say for me, you know, the most meaningful fight for me was becoming a world champion. You know, but in the fans' eyes, my biggest moment was against Errol Spence.
For me, I have many, but I think with Triple G is one of my biggest.
Following the press tour, Terence Crawford returned straight to training camp. And just 2 days later, Gennady Golovkin stopped by. Of course, defeating Canelo Alvarez is no easy task. Only 2 fighters have ever done it. Now, Golovkin wants Crawford to be the third. Known for his knockout power, Triple G focused on enhancing Crawford's strength, showing him tactical fighting moves that once gave Canelo trouble. During their time together, Golovkin also shared advice with Crawford about subtle flaws in Canelo's style, flaws that only reveal themselves inside the ring. Crawford knows he can't afford to lose his perfect 41-0 record. That's why he's turned to Canelo's past opponents, seeking every edge possible. Not long ago, we saw Crawford training alongside Floyd Mayweather. Now he's picking Golovkin's brain.
You guys gonna get dinner?
I don't think so.
Maybe next time.
Canelo, can you fill in the blank for me? Triple G is blank.
Huh?
Can you fill in the blank? Triple G is blank.
Even though Canelo won 2 out of 3 fights in their trilogy, Crawford believes Golovkin's insight could prove invaluable. Many still debate whether the first bout was truly a draw. Golovkin outlanded Canelo in 10 to 12 rounds, but the judges scored it even. That result set the tone for a rivalry that saw Canelo emerge victorious in the next 2 meetings.
I don't have to give details. I know you guys are competitive, but what was that sparring like on, fight fans want to know?
It was dope. It was dope. It was dope. I appreciate Drake for even, giving me the opportunity to step in the ring with him, I could say that.
Crawford is especially interested in how Golovkin managed to disrupt and control Canelo in their first meeting, which ended in controversy. Their friendship began last year when rumors of potential Crawford-Golovkin fight circulated. Instead, Triple G's first lesson for Crawford was understanding Canelo's punching power. Reflecting on Canelo's hardest shot, Golovkin told his own, "I remember that punch in the 10th. I let it land. It didn't hurt. It felt more like a slap or a rolling punch. It didn't do anything."
The perfect boxing punch. Canelo puts up a high guard and parries the jab that Kovalev throws. Now Canelo explodes and pretends he's going for a liver shot that makes Kovalev duck slightly to protect his body, but Canelo goes high and lands the hook right on the ear, messing up Kovalev's equilibrium. And once he drops his hands, Canelo lands a right hand that knocks him out.
With Golovkin downplaying Canelo's power, Crawford may feel more confident heading into their September clash. beyond their technical discussions. Crawford also sparred lightly with Triple G, just as he did with Floyd Mayweather weeks earlier. At the time, their session sparked speculation. Rumors even suggested Turkish royalty was organizing a mega fight between the two. However, such plans never materialized.
Скажу так, во мне вот эта вот страсть к боксу еще пока не остыла. В данный момент у меня 3 пояса, слушай, мне надо решать свои вопросы. Ну, я думаю, даже скажу, может, громко, я неплохо себя чувствовал, если вы видели, как я, в принципе, даже не...
Triple G never officially announced his retirement, but after his second loss to Canelo in 2022, he disappeared from boxing. He later became head of Kazakhstan's Olympic Committee, further distancing himself from a comeback. A Saudi advisor recently debunked online rumors about Golovkin returning to the ring, commenting simply, "Not true." Despite that denial, fans continue to fantasize about a Crawford-Golovkin showdown. Some believe Triple G still holds dangerous power despite his age. One fan wrote, "Triple G may be slow now, but I'm sure he's still got that punch." Yet others question whether he's even active. He hasn't sparred or run 6 miles in over 2 years. Still, Golovkin has hinted at a return in various interviews.
Если мы останемся здоровы, у нас люди заслуживают такие бои, их надо брать.
I believe that boxing fans will win, definitely, and promoters too. Though fights like these...
Fan opinions remain divided. One user predicted, Triple G stops Crawford in 7 rounds. While Crawford has only gone the distance once in his last 12 fights, many doubt he could withstand Golovkin's prime power. With 42 wins and 37 knockouts, Triple G was one of boxing's most feared punchers.
Пропускал и не устал, то есть я показал, что есть силы, чему я очень рад. Где бы я ни находился, я...
Others question the matchup entirely. Terence may need to leave. He has no one else left to fight. One user said. Another added. They're just pulling names out of a hat. However, contenders like Jaron Ennis have been calling Crawford out. He just hasn't accepted yet. Still, some fans love the idea. Old Triple G versus Crawford? That would be amazing.
¿Qué dirías? Pocos huevos.